NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Infocision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. Infocision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the Infocision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Infocision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome to, Tuesday, December 8th, and NewsWatch. Would like to extend our happy birthdays the day after to Jason Rankin and Frank Natal. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake. And we're going to cover so many things, tips for the holidays, weather, sports, but we're also going to answer the question, what has a foot with no legs? Well, stay tuned to NewsWatch and you'll know the answer right after these messages. And by all means, yes, have that first cup of coffee. It looks like you need it. You look a little sleepy. We'll be right back.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East, 724-658-9260, or Cedars North, 724-652-7657.
I am never getting married. Ever. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the numbers in life, talk to State Farm agent Michael Joseph in Newcastle. State Farm is there.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
Welcome back, and yes, this in from one of our many viewers who asked the question, or now that I've been living in Newcastle, this person goes on, I've seen a lot of positives and negatives. I've wondered how such a successful small town can become an area where people tend to move out and not move into, citing the success people have had here that are from Newcastle. The weakness, he states, in one of the communities, people would rather worry about other people's business than their own. Some of our friends are consumed with others and their own rather than their own lives. okay? And it suffers quite a bit. He goes on to say, and stops them from reaching their potential. You know, he says this won't change the world, as he stated in his post. But he really wishes people would see the good in a person, regardless of what they've heard. After all, you truly never know what the other person's going through in life. It's a great quote to live by. See the light in others and treat them as if that is all you see. Hats off to the person, and I don't want to go into any names, for making that observation. You know, quite often here in Newcastle, we're consumed in trying to be, and I'm going to, since I'm a member of the Italian ethnic group here, we try to be, the word I believe they use is spaccone, a big shot, and act like other people's problems we don't have, and tend to not care about others. Well, make sure that during this holiday season, you change that around. Start caring about your community. Start helping out. A small thing might be shopping in Lawrence County. Now, by all means, you know, I know people go out of town, and I'm not like out of touch with reality here. But if all possible, get it in Newcastle and Lawrence County. And then for those other things, and because everybody needs a change of scenery, take that drive. But make sure you start putting your home first. Remember that those other people you go to see that are out of town in Ohio and down around Pittsburgh and up north of us, remember, they're putting their hometown first. Now, that was our commentary for today, and we're going to be back with state news, weather, and so much more right after these messages. Pegley's Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Hello and welcome back. Keep in mind as we go through these holidays that certain churches and denominations have different worship services and masses. Today is a holy day of obligation in the Catholic Church, and at 7 a.m. St. Joseph the Worker has Mass for the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. 8 o'clock at St. Vitus and 8:30 at St. James the Apostle, noon at St. Camillus and Mary Mother of Hope, 4 p.m. at St. Vincent de Paul, 6 p.m. at St. Camillus, and 7 p.m. at St. Joseph the Worker. Now, also, the Advent season penance service has begun, and all these services start at 7 o'clock. Wednesday, December 9th, Mary Mother of Hope and Holy Redeemer. Tuesday, December 10th, St. Joseph the Worker. Monday, December 14th, Christ the King at St. Anthony's. Tuesday, December 15th, Holy Redeemer. Wednesday, December 16th, St. Vincent de Paul. Thursday, December 17th, St. James. Monday, the 21st, St. Camillus. And Tuesday, the 23rd, St. Vitus and Holy Redeemer. So that's from the Catholic Diocese of Pittsburgh and the Catholic community here in Newcastle. Remember that Theology on Tap is having their Christmas party, and that is December 11th at 7 p.m., and that's right up here at Four Brothers. And, you know, that's a great group of people that get together. Hats off to them. I've gone to a couple of their lectures, and it's really interesting. Pope Pius was one of the ones that I attended, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. So, and maybe possibly Lou Bosco, he sent me an email on a slideshow that he produced, and I'm working on trying to get them in. A lot of times it's so busy here, and I'm in and out, I don't have time to return my calls or my emails, so I apologize in advance if I seem a little tardy on those obligations. Friday, December 18th from 10 to 2, the Confluence. They're going to host Looking for Help in Lawrence County. The fair will host booths representing local service providers and the opportunity to share with the public about the variety of services available for folks in the community who are seeking help. And again, that's December 18th from 10 to 2. Make sure that you stop by and check it out. Now, here's something to get you in the holiday mood. Thursday, December 17th, the day before at 7 p.m. at the Newcastle Junior Senior High School. It's their concert choir, and they'll be singing some holiday favorites. Make sure that you stop and check that out. Remember that today, Tuesday, is a Hurricane Tuesday in the Newcastle Area School District. If you have students in that district, make sure that you stop by and have all the right things in place for the students getting out early. Rivering Rainbow is a storybook adventure for all ages. Upcoming author Barb Grossman holds monthly readings and includes stories, songs, crafts featuring the vibrant Fogels. Rivering Rainbow tales are delightful to make every heart desires wish come true. The events and times are posted on riveringrainbows.com. The free readings are held in the atrium at the historic Riverplex, 11 South Mill Street. And Barb Grossman was one of the volunteers here at NCTV45. We wish her the best, and she informs me that that's kind of up to ages, 10 and under. So if you want to check that out, it might be a good idea. And you know what? I didn't tell you. Maybe I did. What has a foot with no legs? It's a ruler. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Daimyo and Olsen Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimyo and Olsen handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimyo and Olsen Law Group, where every client matters.
Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire, or get ready for Christmas. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Welcome back, and now it's time for the Cedars Sports Corner. And yes, I told everybody that the Pens were on vacation. The vacation continues, as a few days ago they lost to the Anaheim Ducks, which gets them out of California, and the road trip continues as Wednesday the Pens go to Colorado to take on the Avalanche. Maybe they'll get some skiing and snowing in and play hockey when they get home. Now in Sunday Night Football, as you know, the Steelers beat up on the Colts 45-10. The other scores from the weekend are streaming across the bottom of our screen. Now, the bowl matchups are set, and as everybody has already told me, and as I know, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish are going to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll keep you updated as those bowl games get closer. Keep in mind that this week is the Army-Navy game. Hats off to Slippery Rock for University for completing a great season, and we wish everybody out there all the best. Now in the NBA, Portland is visiting the Cavs. So if you're an NBA watcher, that's there for you. And we're going to be right back. Don't go away. Don't go visit anybody. Stay tuned. NewsWatch is right coming back at you. This was the Cedars Sports Corner. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza, or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. It's time to go to Cholula and Carney, floral design artists. For flowers, plants, figurines, and so much more. Whether you're celebrating that special day, that special engagement, anniversary, birthday, you name it, Cholula and Carney has what you need. At 1006 South Mill Street, it's Cholula and Carney. The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down. Check out the special. This program furnished by Melzer's Fuel Service. Melzer's since 1977. Daryl Knight, Territorial Manager. Welcome back, and as we continue with the top stories today in Newcastle, PA, keep in mind that the Hoyt is pleased to have on display until January 7th the works of Janet Wilson and Rebecca Signorelli. Yes, these works will sure delight you as you're having your cup of coffee over at the Confluence. And keep in mind that these girls have, or ladies have, achieved some really great status, and the artworks are tremendous. So stop by. You'll totally enjoy it. And remember that Collections and Reflections is on display at the Hoyt. It's going to be on display until the 15th, and it celebrates their 50 years of keeping arts alive in the heart of Lawrence County. Admission is free, by the way. And, you know, this collection it reflects a timeline of Lawrence County and actually things that have gone on at the Hoyt. Make sure that you get up there and check it out. It's an utterly fantastic collection. Also, please remember that the Newcastle Community Y. You know, some people say, geez, you know, can I get updates from the Y? The answer is yes. Now, you can get those updates by texting YMCA member to 84483, or you can get email alerts by putting in www.raindout.com and type in Newcastle YMCA. They'll give you a verification code, and once you agree to the terms of service, you get your validation code and you get those alerts. And you know, they're very helpful in scheduling your day. You'll know what's going on, and all great things from the YMCA right here in downtown Newcastle and the Y Zone here in Lawrence County. Now, we're going to be back with bunches and bunches more. State news, weather, right after these messages. Joshua Son Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. Hello, folks. Angelo Perrotta for Farone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Farone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Farone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45's sent you.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Welcome back, and Governor Tom Wolf has an address to all our Jewish friends in the state of Pennsylvania and wishes them a happy Hanukkah. As we get to the state news and what's going in and on around the state. This released by the governor's office, the most important thing we can do is lay a foundation for long-term economic growth in Pennsylvania and prepare our children for the 21st century. Economic growth to make an historic investment in education, to revise the devastation and the cuts of the last 5 years. Nearly 1 month ago, Republican leaders agreed to a budget that with me includes the largest increase in education funding at all levels. In the history of Pennsylvania, it's a long pastime for the legislature to move ahead with this agreement and end the impasse. So, still no budget, guys, as we go through this state news. Governor Tom Wolf vetoes unnecessary encroachment on the executive responsibility to ensure public safety. Tom Wolf today vetoed Senate Bill 490, which stopped the vast sole authority of the governor to appoint the director of Pennsylvania Emergency Management, and that was established 3 decades ago. Senate Bill 490 unnecessarily encroaches upon the long-standing authority without providing a sound basis for doing so, which could disrupt Pennsylvania's emergency management ability and really cause a problem. Responsibility to ensure the safety in emergencies, Governor Tom Wolf said in a message to the senators. Also in state news, Governor Tom Wolf today announced that the Pennsylvania Economic Department and Finance Authority rapid bridge replacement, transaction was selected by the Northeast Region's 2015 Deal of the Year by bond buyers. recognizing the largest private active bond financing in the public and private partnership in the U.S. history, and the largest road project in Pennsylvania. The replacement transactions of the Northeast Regional honored the transactions in the running as a finalist for the Bond Buyers Annual Deal of the Year. Governor Tom Wolf also said in a statement, "We are saddened by the reports of Pennsylvania native Harry Bowman, who was among the victims of the senseless violence in San Bernardino. On behalf of Francis and myself, I extend our deepest condolences to the Bowman family and all of the fellow York County residents who knew him." And, what a senseless tragedy there. Hopefully, these people in Harrisburg get together and solve this budget crisis before Christmas, as time continues to pass by and slip away for this year of 2015. Now, we're going to be right back with a whole bunch more after these messages. Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Ginos in Mahoningtown for all your needs. Stop by Ginos and tell them NCTV45 sent you. Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle for fine gifts and more. It's Flowers, 120 East Washington Street, Newcastle, with a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. Call Butts Flowers, 724-652-7727, or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Welcome back, and yes, now it's time for Crane Room 45 weather. Well, last night's low of 30 degrees definitely qualified as a cuddle alert. Now, what's your Tuesday look like? Partly sunny with a high of 46. Winds will be from the south at 3 to 7 miles an hour. Now, Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low around 36. Again, winds from the south at 7 miles an hour. Your Wednesday, well, here comes the rain. Mainly after lunch, mostly cloudy with a high of 49. The chance of rain is 30%. So you're going to see the sun a good part of the day before it clouds up and those showers begin. But once they start, Wednesday night, a chance of showers, mainly before 10. Mostly cloudy, a low around 40. The chance of rain, 30%. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high of 51. And Thursday night, there's a chance of showers after midnight. Mostly cloudy with a low of 44. The chance of rain is, again, 30%. Now, your Friday, partly sunny with a high near 56. And Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 46. Your weekend, for that all-important holiday Christmas shopping, mostly cloudy with a high of 61. And Saturday night, a chance of showers, mostly cloudy, with a low of 49. The chance of precipitation is 30% Saturday night. And Sunday, a chance of showers, mostly cloudy, a high of 59. And the chance of rain on Sunday is 50%. Now, just to show you, it comes as no surprise that the temperature went up on Saturday to 61, and I'll tell you why. And Gary, you were probably wondering why. Saturday starts none other than Countdown to Calumet. And when I say Countdown to Calumet, what do I mean? That's the time when everybody in this community goes and gets their fish for Christmas Eve. It only figures that it'd get real nice and warm, because who wants to drive home with stinky fish? So make sure you have your cooler handy, because you're going to need it with those warm temperatures. So you remember that you heard it right here on Crane Room 45 Weather. And we're going to be back with a wrap-up and much more after these messages. Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back, and yes, as we tone down this Tuesday, NewsWatch, December 8th, we have a couple tips for you. Remember, these come from our friend, from the people with 21 fun and healthy days to assist you. And one of the things is, mostly around this time of year, people drink a lot of coffee and alcohol. And if you know that, they are very dehydrating. So add some extra water into your diet to help you at this time of the year. And remember, stress around the holidays can be quite overwhelming. During this holiday season, may your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears. So a little food for thought as you go through your busy days leading up to Christmas, New Year's, and all these holidays that come right in at this time of the year. So that's going to do it for me here at NCTV45 and NewsWatch. And to all my friends out there, I say one thing. Make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow.